Hey guys, Tyler here from GarageWarrior.com, and today I want to talk about the postural deficiencies when performing a one-legged squat. One of my readers wrote in and said, I heard about all these crazy postural deficiencies that you can have when performing the one-legged squat. How do I know I'm not performing these? So I'm going to talk about each one of these. And the reason why is when we're standing on two legs and we're doing a two-legged squat, really there's very few mistakes we can make in terms of our rotational movement and in terms of our lateral movement. 9 times out of 10 the mistakes people make are in that frontal plane movement. Their knees go too far forward, they come up on their toes, they're back around. So we're going to talk about the one-legged squat. And the reason why this is so much more complex is when you're on one leg, you have to attain rotation, lateral movement, and forward and backward movement as well. So here's one of the first deficiencies I commonly see, and that's breaking from the hip to the side. It's usually due to weak hip muscles, and it's going to cause your knee usually to cave in. So I'll show you what this looks like. You're going to come down. If you see somebody do a pistol and they come to the side like this, right, and their knee caves in, and they stand up and they keep their body to the side, that's usually because they want to use that medial quad big time, and they don't know how to use their butt muscle properly. So a simple way to fix that thing is to work on your one-legged deadlifts, really working on activating that glute muscle to stabilize that knee joint and stabilize your torso. Because to me, if somebody's doing this, right, it's the same thing as them doing this right here. So you're using the wrong muscles. You're trying to use the muscles that adduct your hip rather than externally rotate your hip. So that's the first one. And another way to think about that too is just to keep your core super duper tight as you go through this motion. Another deficiency that we see posturally is when somebody comes down and they rotate to the side. Okay, so it's going to look like this. I'm going to come down and I'm going to rotate this direction. If I were to be able to move myself out of that position, what you'll see is that everything is internally rotated in my thigh, and that's not good for really just about anything. What we want to think about when doing the pistol is whether or not we can maintain perfect form. So if I bring my feet together and I go up and down, my posture shouldn't change from that on two legs to that on one leg. And you can see how challenging it is for me, even somebody who's been doing pistols for a long time, to maintain the lean and to try and prevent that rotation. So those are the two most common things I see in terms of postural deficiencies, is one, that lean and that underactivation of that glute muscle, and the second one is that rotation and the inability to really connect yourself to the ground with your foot and keep your core and your torso upright throughout that movement. So when you're practicing your pistols, videotape yourself, work in front of a mirror, have a training partner help you out. Make sure you're trying to maintain that upright spine, that pelvis facing straight forward, and it should look just like your two-legged feet together squat. If you guys dig this video, click the like button above. Otherwise, go to GarageWarrior.com for some more awesome exercise, nutrition, recovery, and lifestyle tips. Thanks so much for watching.